Hello, is this a good look? Is any luck that I've got a good look nowadays? But let's just say hello, good evening, and welcome to another Thursday edition of Ask Auntie D. Yay, I'm alive. I think I'm live. Let me share this post before the hundreds of yous join in. Um, I know with special guest KAVANA. Oh, what do we think about that then? 90s sing pop star. That's the face to behold. I'm having trouble with me camera angles. I'm having trouble with a lot of me angles, but what can I say? Yep, yous are coming in thick and fast. We've got Andy Conway. Behold this beautiful face, Andy Conway. What can I say? Chris White, hello, beautiful. How are you? And the boss man, the big
My pretty face.
my pretty face. Enough about your pretty face. So there you go. As you might have heard, tonight we are being mediated by. Are we being mediated by?
What's that mean?
Hashtag girl child. Madge, I'm sharing it on there as well. Our Madge is a little bit shattered, so she asked if she could have the night off. And me, being such an amazing boss, said, yes, Madge, you can. So I'm going to give a little shout out to everybody who's tuned in so far. Mr. Conway, you've already had yours. Chris, you've already had yours. Mark Richards, you've already had yours. Mac B is in the house. Hello, Mac B. And the beautiful Wendy Marie. Hello, my darling. And Teresa Brazil. Hello, lovely D. And ... It's hashtag girl child tonight. Teresa, hashtag girl child.
It's me.
It is her, but she'll be. Yes, there you go. I can hear my dulcet tones streaming out of every device that we've got in the house because we have to make things work.
In the house.
Brian Mitten's in. Hello, Brian.
Yeah,
And Diane Harley. Hello again. See, she never sickens of this pretty face.
No comment.
Apparently, she's not going to comment. Diane, it hasn't been long since you left the pleasure of my company, if that's the right phrase, and you're tuning in tonight. Now, that's what I call devotion. Susan Bates, clappy hands. Hello, gorgeous, clappy hands. Clappy hands, yeah. It's nice. Yes, Chris White, she is very sexy. She takes after her mother.
So cute.
I am so cute. Charlie Strong, hello, my darling. And the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Jean Bouquet. You know how much we all love you and we think about you all the time. And I can't wait to meet you and absolutely hug the living daylights out of you. I really, really can. Angie Watkins Ferguson, you've upped your game again this week, haven't you, Angie? Angie guessed correctly that tonight's special guest is KAVANA. You had a bit of a blip, didn't you, Angie? Come on, let's be honest. You had a little bit of a blip, but you're back on track now. You guessed correct. And your name is on our winner spinner. My beautiful Melinda. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? And Leah Taylor's in as well. Hello, my darling. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Because you've been a little bit poorly as well. Surprise, surprise. Melinda has just been released from Facebook jail. Do you know something? I haven't actually been, believe it or not, in Facebook jail yet.
I've had an account warning.
You've had an account warning. Hashtag girl child had an account warning because she said something not very nice about her mum. And just in case you all know, you don't know, her mum is actually me. So I'd like to thank Facebook for protecting me against hashtag girl
Well,
child.
they haven't technically protected you.
Well, they have protected me because
You
you've
haven't
still got
because
a warning on your account.
you're stuck in the house.
I know I'm stuck in the house with you, but yeah, true, actually. They actually haven't protected me at all, have they?
No.
No, they really haven't. So just to let you know that obviously, as you're all aware, Balls to Cancer offer Making Memories holidays. They've got two mobile homes, static caravans, I think there is the posh word for them, and they're based in Burnham-on-Sea. So anybody who's affected, either going through or recovering from obviously anything cancer related, Balls to Cancer offers families a free holiday. So applications, you can apply for this via ballstocancer.com and just drop them a little email. But we've got notification here that holiday bookings will be entered online tomorrow as the system is now up and running, which is another good sign because obviously, you guys know what Balls to Cancer means to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And what it means to an awful lot of people out there. It's a small charity in comparison to these great big massive ones that just get oodles of funding just thrown in their faces. But Balls to Cancer do not what's the word? Relies on fundraising from you amazing people. And it doesn't help, obviously, the last 12 months yesterday, no, the day before, that obviously we've all been locked down and so many families have missed out on the chance of making memories and having these little respite holidays in these amazing holiday homes. But please, guys, we can just go with the flow, see what's what, and fingers crossed everything will be okay. So once again, if you know of anybody or you are somebody who's been affected in any way at all with cancer, then please just drop an email to Balls to Cancer if you feel that you could do with a little break. And there you go. What can I say? Oh, do you want this back now then?
For now, yeah, until I go.
For now, she wants it for now. She's cooking chicken wings. Obviously, hashtag girl child has decided to wait until my live starts before she goes in the kitchen to cook. Great bloody PA.
Yeah, lie. I've been cooking since about 5:30, you cheeky beggar.
Cooking since 5:30. Oh, we've had a busy day, haven't we? Hashtag.
No, it weren't that busy. It was a very late start to the day because
it was a very late start today because obviously Diane just didn't turn up, did she?
I love how you're blaming Diane when it's your miscommunication, but we won't go down that road. That's a long
guys,
road.
do any of you guys actually believe that I could possibly miscommunicate any instructions to anybody at all? Yes. Okay, then you're probably right. We've got the gorgeous Christina Trenchfield in. Hello, my darling. How are you? I hope you're well and I hope everything's okay. I haven't actually checked in with you for a while. That's very naughty of me, to be fair. But I just hope you know that I'm always here, and if ever you want to chat or drop me a message, then please do. And if you ever need anything, then 1,000,000% I'm here for you. So there you go. And I'm completely ignoring Paula Blue Nose Right, who is my childhood friend, who's actually surprised that I've never ever been in Facebook chat. Well, Paula, because of the company I kept as a child, I'm surprised too.
I don't know what you're talking about. I bet it was you.
It wasn't me, it was all Paula.
No, it was you.
No, it was all Paula. Whenever I got into trouble as a child, it was all Paula. I mean, I was just so I was very easily led. I was easily led.
Well, I'm the other way around because...
Go check your onion rings.
I will.
There you go. There you go. A message from Charlie Strong. My cancer support ladies aren't happy with me. Oh dear, because you're missing. Oh, don't say that. Apparently she's missing a weekly chat so she can watch Ask Auntie D on a Thursday. Oh, Charlie, I feel bad now. Because obviously I never normally get people into trouble. Whatever. And we've got Nicola Gobbles on. Hello, Nicola Gobbles. Nicola Gobbles received her little surprise through the post. I'm glad she took it in good taste, to be fair, because her name actually really isn't Gobbles. It's Gabels. Gabels. And there's my favourite Geordie. And she says, hello, beautiful, I'm here. Watch out there. There is a looker on in the room. And I'm presuming by that she means her lovely wife. Oh, bless you. Angie's saying a message saying Balls to Cancer delivered a Christmas hamper to her cousin Maz last year. Sadly, Maz lost her fight against cancer last week. Oh, Angie, you know, my heart absolutely breaks. It really does. Yes, fly high, her Irish angel. And credit to you, Angie. Angie is marching to March and so far has raised £270 for Balls to Cancer. See, and this is the thing, it's like it just saddens me so much. It's horrible because you do, and I've said it before, and I've said it many times before. Balls to Cancer aren't just a charity. The second you reach out to Balls to Cancer, you become part of a family. And this is the thing, it's like, and we all feel, you know, we go with you guys every step of the way, and it's horrible, and we do feel your pain, and we've had so much sadness and so much, I mean, we've cried because we're humans, you're humans, and oh, Angie, that's absolutely broke my heart. It really is. So listen, from everybody, from myself and everyone at Balls to Cancer, can we please send you all our love, and like you said, fly high, Irish angel. God bless her. God bless her. Charlie, oh, another one. God bless you as well. She's just donated to her friend's fundraiser, Michelle, for Balls to Cancer. Oh, Hannah, God bless you. You know, and this is what I'm saying. It's kind of like, oh, you know, they hate, you know, Mark and Sue, who runs Balls to Cancer, they hate any form of praise in any shape or form. And do you know why? Because they're two of the most amazing people you could ever meet in your life. You know, they set up this charity, and they didn't set it up to help themselves. They set it up because of the loss that they went through personally. And it's just grown and grown and grown. And hand on heart, I don't think there's a charity that I know of out there who's got the same heart and the same passion as these guys. They never stop. They never moan. Mark does because he's a bit grumpy. And they really do just go above and beyond to do anything for anybody. So, you know something, hats off to you guys, because, you know, I wouldn't be here tonight with these amazing people if it wasn't for you guys. And, you know, and it's like I said, you know, people wouldn't have been able to make memories. People wouldn't have been able to, you know, tick items off their bucket list. And people wouldn't be able to receive chemo packs, and that is all because of you guys. Yeah, you're pretty amazing. You're pretty amazing. So let's have a little flick through here now. Hi, Maxine. How are you, my darling? Chris Hillman, go on yourself. Chris, obviously I mentioned Chris not too long ago. Chris is a survivor of cancer as well. But then it's you know, when you're kind of like, we've only been talking kind of for a couple of weeks, and we don't talk even at all. Actually, I just send him voice notes and he texts messages back. But Chris, I read a post on your page the other day, and it kind of pulled at my heartstrings, because I didn't realise until I saw that post that Chris's little boy, he also had to fight cancer and is a survivor of cancer. And that's the thing, this dreaded disease does not discriminate against anybody. And that's the sad reality of cancer. So this is why, you know, it means so much to me. And anything, any fundraising at all that anyone can do, then please, I beg you, not make Balls to Cancer your nominated charity. And also, if you see down the bottom of the screen, we have our own merch. I love the word merch. Now, that's obviously in homage to hashtag Madge, who isn't here again tonight because obviously, like I've said, she's had the day off. So feel free, guys, to pop along to ballstocancer.com. That's the website. You can have a little look on the website. They have some, you know, amazing little items for sale. Every penny they make goes into helping people who need help. Simple as. That's what I'm saying, because they're just two very selfless people. So there you go. And you can buy yourself. Treat yourself to a Balls to Cancer mug, or treat yourself to a Balls to Cancer water bottle. I might get that out in the summer. You know, there's loads of stuff on there. And like I said, it's not one of them extortionate websites. You pick yourself up a little badge. Every penny, every single penny just goes to supporting people. And it means the absolute world to Balls to Cancer. So there you go. Oh, Hannah, sending you loads of love as well. Teresa Brazil, I'm just going to ignore her for a bit. No, I'm only joking. Stevie Whitfield's in. Hiya, Stevie. How are you, my darling? Nice to see you back up and running on the guessing game as well. And this is what I'm saying. It's like we post clues every Monday as to who our special guest might be. Now, I noticed Stevie's been missing for a couple of weeks because apparently he can't get used to my new routine. My new routine is every Monday I will post clues. And I can't get my words out. I will post clues, and then on a Tuesday morning, boom, we do the big reveal. And Stevie actually remembered this week, and he got it correct. You got in there just at the nick of time, Stevie. You were one of our last guessers, but your name is on the winner spinner. Now, people, this week we are offering everybody who guessed correctly that KAVANA is our very special guest. We are offering them a Balls to Cancer headband.
Oh, that headband you had on that time you interviewed.
That headband you had on. See, I used to dress up for these, didn't I?
Please don't go back to that.
She's begging me not to go back to the dressing up part. I very well might go back to the dressing up part then. Hashtag girl child. Yeah, we're going to offer you a Balls to Cancer headband. And the reason we're offering you a Balls to Cancer headband is slowly restrictions on our activities are being lifted. And it will be ideal for whoever wins it to wear at the gym. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. Oh, they can wear it.
They can wear it. But then they can also drink out of a Balls to Cancer water bottle. Who are? I'll tell you, some of that dinner looks absolutely banging. Any left for me?
And we've got loads of wings left.
Loads of wings left, okay then.
There's a few onion rings and cheese bats.
Okay, that's really nice, really nice. What can I say? Forgot what I was going to say now. You've put me off by sitting there eating your onion rings. Apparently she puts everyone off things. Yeah, so that's it then. Are we finished? Only joking. No, we're absolutely not finished. So what's been happening then with you guys? Sit in the corner, sticker. Who, me or Teresa? Geezer girls. I've missed loads here, and of course, obviously, Caitlin hasn't been much of a help, but she'll soon come back on it. So what was I going to say? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Oh, I had a light bulb moment.
What was put on Instagram today?
Yeah, I will do in a minute. Okay. But what I'll also do is, now, guys, guess what?
Hello.
You're supposed to say what? What, man? Not what, man. You're supposed to say what?
Yes, Dee.
Yes, Dee. The name's Mum. Tonight's show is also our last show of March.
Oh, it is indeed.
It really is. Can you believe it that next Thursday, when we're interviewing another very, very special guest, it will actually be April. Oh, 1st of April.
Oh, hang on. Someone's actually early to the show for a change.
Who's early to the show?
Fitzy.
See, Fitzy's coming early. I reckon he's a bit of a 90s pop star sort of boy fan. Are you boy fanning on my KAVANA, are you, Fitzy? Is that why you've come in early?
Could be, you know.
I think so, to be fair. But like I said, this week is our end of the month show. So not only do you get the chance to go on the winner spinner tonight to win a Balls to Cancer headband, but anybody, and I mean anybody, who guessed correctly who our special guest is through the whole of the month of March, their name is entered onto another winner spinner. And drum roll, please. Rubbish drum roll, but hey ho, we'll take it. You could win a Balls to Cancer football jersey. Yay! And you get the chance to obviously pick what name you have on it and a number, and there you go. So we'll be doing that at the end of the show as well. So you've got two chances to win a prize tonight.
Okay.
You never know, if I'm in a good mood, I might sabotage it. I'm good at sabotaging that the winner spinner, and And got a beautiful message here from Jean. Very proud of you, Susan and Mark. You only get out of life what you put in, and you pair put in 110%. I'd actually say they'd put in more than that, to be fair, Jean. But I can tell you now, they never, ever go below 100%. We've got the beautiful Isabel Bates in. Hello, my darling. And what's Andy Conway saying? Dee's a one-off. And she... No, yeah, good job. I am a one-off, I suppose. Can you imagine if there was two of me?
Oh my God, I can't even deal with the one.
See, Caitlin can't even deal with the one, so God forbid if there was two of me. Dee is a one-off, and she knows. I wouldn't say pretty, but she's amazing. Yeah, pretty is not a kind of word that you'd use, but I am pretty amazing, ain't I, Andy? And boss man. Boss man, you were in a good mood when I rang you today. That absolutely shocked me, because we were sitting in the car and I'm going to ring him, but he probably ain't going to answer the phone anyway. Lo and behold, he did. So I felt really loved. Thank you, boss man, for answering my call today. And then he was like really, really chatty, and I started to panic a bit. So I went, I'm in Tesco, cut him off. No, I'm only joking. Julian Scober, make it do what it is and do what it does, Miss D. And Miss Madge. So Julian's only tuned in because he doesn't know that Madge isn't here and #girlchild is. Hello, my beautiful friend from the US of A. How are you? Yes, tickets are now on sale. Tickets are now on sale for the Balls to Cancer All-Stars football match.
Oh yeah.
Yay, I hear you say. So you can also find information on them by visiting ballstocancer.com. And don't forget, we're building up a very healthy looking team, I think. What do you reckon? No comment.
I was actually gonna I'm not going to lie, we have got a very, very good team.
I think we really have got a very, very good team going on. But don't forget also, if any of you guys would like to play against our Balls to Cancer All-Stars football team, then feel free. It's £100 to join, and you can get your shorts out, get your boots on, and get trotting around the pitch. It should be an absolute fantastic day. And like I said to you, anything to raise money for the beloved Balls to Cancer. But again, if you don't want to get your shorts on or get your studs out, you know what to do. Buy a ticket, come along, show your support. I'll be there. We might even be able to have a selfie or two at here's me going my as if like, you'll have all these like footballers running around and there's me like, hello, anyone want a selfie? It should be 26th of June. It's at Hensford Town Football Club. Thank you, Dando. Absolutely love the bones off you. So what?
Boss lady.
Oh, boss lady has spoken.
Working on a celeb to manage the pay-to-play team.
Oh, apparently, boss lady has said that she's working on a celebrity to manage the pay-to-play team. Oh my God, how exciting is that? I was going to say, should I check my phone, see if I've had a WhatsApp?
It's not going to be you.
I wonder if she's working on. She never really takes no for an answer, does she?
She's not going to tell you.
No, she will tell me. Of course, she'll tell me. She don't keep secrets from me.
She probably does.
Do you, boss lady? Stevie Whitfield, he's buying tickets for the Christmas ball tomorrow. Absolutely fantastic. Again, that's in November. That's the 27th of November. I'm getting confused with all these dates.
Charlie Strong has asked, are you going to her friend's fundraiser event that they're doing to fundraise for Bulls to Cancer in April?
I am. I will be attending an Easter fun day in April. I'm going to have to, I will post the flyer out. I will be attending that day because I'll attend practically anything. I'll attend anything as long as it's raising funds for the beloved Bulls to Cancer. I mean, you know me, Caitlin, I'll even turn up at the opening of an envelope.
You loser.
You loser. That's how much my child loves her mama. Anyway, like I said earlier, guys, we posted clues all day on Monday as to who my very, very special guest would be this week. And I can see so I'm getting a bit excited, and I'm telling you, I can't wait. I'm really excited. You guys absolutely smashed it with the guesses, and we've got a really, really busy winner spinner tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome to Thursday's edition of Balls to Cancer, Ask Auntie Dee. See, I'm flushing already. KAVANA.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh my God. Hello, you.
Hello, Dee.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? This is the lighting okay? I've kind of set the tone for us. We've got a bit of a moody light going on here. How's that working out for us?
See, I tried that as well because I'm thinking, you know, me and KAVANA, you know, alone on Ask Auntie Dee.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I can turn the charm on, completely ignore everyone who's tuning in over here. Oh, bless you. Your lighting is perfect, young man. It's absolutely perfect.
Well, you know, I've always wanted to meet you, and I said that to the producer who messaged me when he asked me. I was honoured, and I said I've always wanted to meet Dee. And we've never our paths have never crossed, have they?
They haven't, and the laugh is we actually lived in the same house at one stage.
What do you mean? Oh, Big Brother! I'm like, what? Did you grow up in Mustard?
I broke into your house one night. Do you not remember that?
Yeah, and I think was you the year before me or after? I can't remember.
I went in the summer of 2014, so I'm like an old veteran. Why have you not got a Balls to Cancer mug, Mr. KAVANA?
You tell me. I will get one after this.
I'm telling you, I'm going to have a word with these bosses. I really am.
I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, hook me up with everything. Yeah, I went in 2015, so I was literally the year after you.
Yeah, were you winter or summer?
Winter.
See, so we wouldn't have seen you with that top off very often, would we?
Right, yeah, it was how did you find it? I mean, God, that's a whole other show, isn't it, I suppose?
You know, Summer, honest to God, God's honest truth, I absolutely loved it. But like I was like, I kind of like needed to break, shall we say?
Yeah.
Because obviously the documentary that I was in, that was in the January. And then I just, you know, they offered me that and I just legged it straight in there for a break from all the press and everything. Who were you in again? Remind everyone, who were you in again, Cav?
God, it was a real mixed bag of people. It was Callum Best, Michelle Visage, Perez Hilton. Remember?
See, and I ended up with, who did I end up with? James Jordan. You know, and but yours was kind of very explosive. How did you get? That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, how did you cope with Perez?
Well, I mean, look, here's the deal. I'd done a show before that called The Big Reunion, right, on ITV. You know, when they get the bands back together and all that, and they put me in a man band with some other solo artists. And I was a bit, let's just say, a bit of a handful at times in that show. And I think they booked me on Big Brother because they thought I might be that person in the show. And then that person ended up being Perez Hilton. And I was just very, very chilled out in there. It was hard when it was kicking off big time. I mean, you know what it's like. There's not, a lot of it is boredom, I think. Don't you? A lot of it boredom.
Do you know, it really is, and it's kind of like when it's sort of weird because you're a very down to earth kind of guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like when you sort of pitched in. I mean, especially like the egos. Oh my god! And that's like you can probably be like you said from the Big Reunion. You kind of, you know. Obviously, you know, we'll talk about when you sort of, you know, you hit singles and everything. But like you've gone into the Big Reunion, you're a singer, everyone over here knows you. But I think the Americans, they just come in and I mean, I don't know, I'm not a fan of the Americans, Cav. Julian, sorry, I apologise. Julian's tuning in and Julian tunes in from America every week. But apart from him, you know, the rest of it, they're a bit dodgy in my eyes.
Well, they're very over the top. I mean, I lived in America for 6-7 years. I actually lived in LA, so I was used to people of that type of, you know, over the top stuff. Sorry, I interrupted there, but carry on.
No, you didn't.
I did not interrupt. I have a habit of interrupting, and then people lose the train of thought, and I'm like, oh God, what was she saying? Back to me again. Yeah, I mean, look, listen, it was a nice paycheck. It was 4 weeks, and I, you know, I mean, like I said, a lot of it was boredom. I found the hard thing was obviously there was a lot of fighting. I'm not great at watching people argue. Even when I was little, I hated seeing my mum and dad fight, and they was always arguing like cat and dog in a loving way. You know what I mean? But I kind of cringe, and it was non-stop. And when I'm saying non-stop, I mean from waking up to going to bed. I mean, it was
and I think that's the difference with ours. It's kind of like even though they'd kind of set us up to go in thinking we'd clash, none of us did, and it was kind of like really mad. There was only like a couple of spats. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, and that's kind of why I really enjoyed that. Now, obviously, I've got Teresa in here. Now, Teresa was one of the irregulars on Big Brother's bit on the side, and and she's tuning in now because obviously I love the Big Brother bit on the side audience more than the whole show. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's saying that you're like a really, really nice person as well. So, KAVANA, let's talk about like your early career. Had you like always like wanted to be a singer? Because the music scene was so different back in the 90s, wasn't it? Than kind of it is now. And this like, once you had a hit single back there, it was in the domain for weeks and weeks and weeks. How did you always kind of want to be a singer?
Well, I was always musical. I remember my sister and my brother-in-law bought me a keyboard when I was literally about 12, just a little Casio. And then from there on, my auntie gave me her piano that was in the garage, and that was my place to go. I just remember being able to listen to songs on the radio and copy them. I couldn't read music. My mother, God bless her, she sent me for piano lessons, but I just couldn't connect. It was a bit mathematical for me, but I would play by ear. So I'd hear a song and then be able to copy it. Still to this day, but I can't read music. So I was always into music, but I didn't really sing. I wasn't really in the school plays much or anything like that. I kept it quite quiet. But I loved smash hits. I loved Top of the Pops. I loved all that stuff. That was my escapism. That was my little bubble, you know. And so I dreamed of basically being a pop star, to be honest. I was very, very lucky. I was very, very lucky. I stopped the manager to take that at the time. I knew that he was based in Manchester, and long story, but I met him one night in a nightclub by chance because we tried load of other clubs to get into and we couldn't get in. And we ended up getting into Paradise Factory. Remember Paradise Factory in Manchester? Anyway,
No,
right,
I never travelled out of Birmingham till I don't
right,
know.
so of course, I forget you're Birmingham, of course you are. Yeah. Right. What's it called? The ball. What's it? The Bull Ring in Birmingham. The Bull.
Yeah, the ball ring's still there,
Bull
you know.
Ring. Yeah, I
Completely
like the Bull Ring.
revamped it now.
Right, and there's a really good, like a Chinese buffet place that I've been to in Birmingham as well. A big, massive one. Maybe it's closed down now. Anyway, so I always dreamed of that, and then I met this manager. He managed to take that, and to cut a long story short, he signed me up, and from there it was. I was 16. The first
See,
record
is
came
that
out.
how old you were? 16 years
I was
old.
16 when I met him, and then I was
Oh
in
my
the development
God.
field. Lived in the council house with mum and dad. Managed to get a little house for us, and then off I went. I wasn't in a boy band or anything like that. I thought he was going to say to me, "Do you want to audition for a new boy band?" Because take that with
See,
you.
and that's the difference, you see. It's kind of like you're 16 years old, and it's like you say, you know, we all grew up on like the smash hits and the sitting with our tape recorders, you know, trying to not get the talking bit out of the top 40.
Yeah, pressing pause.
I'm telling you, honest to God. And at 16 years old, obviously, even though it's kind of like, you know, what you wanted to do, you were just thrust out there, weren't you? And you did. You just became like an overnight sensation.
It was pretty wild. I mean, the first two singles didn't do. I had a huge deal, signed to Virgin Records, got a publishing deal for my writing because I was suddenly told I should write songs, which I did then, start writing. And first two records didn't do that well, and I was like, oh God, well, it was top 40. It'd be fine these days, but in those days, they're going to invest a lot of money. They want to, you know, get the money back. And I remember the record label said, look, we need to do a cover. And I'm thinking, oh God, what cover? And there was a few ideas going around, and the woman at the label, one of the ladies at the label, she said, have you heard this song by Shalimar? Thought I can make you feel good. Now, I'd heard Night to Remember, I'd heard other stuff by there, but I'd not really heard this song. And luckily, because that would make or break. If that wouldn't have been a hit, it would have been dropped. And I'll never forget, we used to get called the midweek charts. So you find out on a Wednesday what number it goes in for the Sunday. You know, when you listen to the charts, like we were just talking. So I was in my bed, and my mum came up the stairs. She said, so-and-so's on the phone for you from the office, which was my management office, manager's office. And I knew that was, it was slow-mo. What's it going to be? She said, well, I've got some news. She said, watch you, and it's number 8. I was like, oh. So that was when I got top 10, and then that's when it took off. You know?
Wow. And that's kind of like, and I'm telling you now, kind of like the following back in, like, should we say, like the 90s and stuff. I think it was just like teenagers just went mad. I mean, you know, my bit of shall we say, my following sort of back a bit before you was kind of like Paul Young. I absolutely love Paul Young. Even to you remember like, do you remember like the little badges that you used to be able to buy like in the markets and stick on like your little hats?
You had a Paul Young, did you?
Really? I had millions of them, absolutely millions of them. But like what I'm saying is, it's kind of like you're still so young, you know what I mean? And then you've had this hit. Oh my God, it must have just been mayhem for you.
Yeah, it was. Well, it happened so fast then, and because I wasn't in the band, so I wasn't really able to share it with the others. It was just me and the tour manager, or sometimes dancers if they would. And then you suddenly on top of the pops, and you go into London, and then I'd never been to London before. I'd never been on a plane before, and then suddenly, because I signed to Virgin, it's an international company, so you're flying out to. Then Asia took off, and it was mental. It really was mad. Yeah, I mean, but I was able to buy my parents a house, so that was a good thing. And I'm not going to complain about it. I had an absolute ball, but I think because I was on my own, it was. and I was young. I didn't go to uni or college. I didn't. So I kind of let rip when it all finished. You know what I mean? So by the time I was 21, it was kind of done for me in England.
See, and that's the thing. It's kind of like you find it a lot. I suppose it is very shallow, lonely world, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you've just said, I'm going to have a go at these like over here because they're on about. Dee looks rather red. She's on it. She's having hot flushes. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you
I'm
now.
hot as well. It's hot.
The abuse I get off these guys every week, Gav, I'm telling you that.
Well, I can't even go on Facebook because I locked myself out of Facebook. So that's a whole other story. So I can't see any comments or anything. But
I'll just delete them all, honestly. No, but honestly, everyone, all really, really good comments. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Everyone's just, and that's it. You know, because a little bit of an older audience is that they all like, you know.
Yeah, well, God, I mean, I'm 43 now. I mean, I'm no teenage bloody pop star, you know.
You look good.
Do I? It's the surgery. I had a little bit. I had a.
You look good. I don't have anything done. This bloody lockdown's killing me. I'm sitting here today and I thought, oh.
Why do you think I've got the low lights on?
Yeah.
Don't look like this normally.
Oh, it's KAVANA. I might put a little bit of slap on. Can't remember when I put my foundation. It's been so long. Honest to God. But like, it's kind of like, did you kind of decide for yourself to sort of have a break?
Well, a long story short, the last, basically, things were going a bit quiet, and then out of nowhere, I won the Smash Hits Award for Best Male Artist, right? And I'd beaten Gary Barlow, I'd beaten all these people, and so the label suddenly went, oh, we'll invest more in it now. So then I did a second album, and they put me with top-notch producers. They just finished the Spice Girls record. There's a lot more money pumped into it, but of course, like I said, when they pump money into it, they have to then get it back. And although the next album, the singles were doing all right, but they just weren't selling like the first lot that came out. And there was a rumor that I thought I was going to get dropped. And what happened was I went to America on a writing trip, and I had a friend out there, and I thought, I like it here. Maybe I'll get a second chance. It was quite ballsy for a kid of my age. I was like, I'm going to move to LA, like you do. I managed to get out of the contract. They paid me some money for whatever legal reasons that went on, and I just cut off and I ran away. In those days, there was no reality shows. There was no jungle. I couldn't have gone into the jungle or Big Brother. There was nothing like that. You know, when you do that to revamp your career, there wasn't anything like that. So I went to America and lived there for 6 years.
Oh wow! And it's kind of like, what kind of brought on sort of then the big reunion? It's like, it's weird, isn't it? It's kind of, we sort of all of a sudden redeveloped a liking, shall we say, of like 90s pop music and stuff. It kind of had a bit of a revival, didn't it? It was. I'm going to get really cross with these in a minute. I'm turning off comments. No, I'm on about foundation, not cement and not polyfiller. Thank you very much. This is a natural beauty. Oh, you'll have to come with them, Cav.
Leave her alone.
KAVANA said, leave me alone. Yeah. So obviously the 90s music just all of a sudden then just started to sort of, resurface, and it kind of hit, there was like a big interest in sort of like the reforming of the boy bands and things like that. Did you all get on? Because obviously when you went into the big reunion, you were paired up with, who was it? Dame Bowers, Adam Gareth
Gates, Kenzie, who was in Blazing Squad.
Yeah.
Me. So was that 5? Oh, Duncan. No, I'm talking about Duncan. That was another man. He was on the tour. So there was 5 of us. Yeah.
How did you all get on?
Well, I mean, okay. It was okay.
I bet you were thinking, bring back the flipping solo boy band.
Right. There was an element of that at times, but I did get a bit misbehaved here and there, and that didn't go down too well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of egos then because they were solo people, really. So you put 5 solo into a band, and it's like, well, who? But they were clever because when we played the live shows, the arenas afterwards, we all got to sing our own song, but as a group. So we did "Let Me Make You Up and Down." We did that one, that one, and then we did, and it had a routine and everything, and then we did "I Can Make You Feel Good," but with me singing it. So everybody sang their song. And they was in the background dancing, which was great. So I got to do "I Can Make You Feel Good" with them behind me.
Do you know some of that's got? I mean, I still to this day, I don't care what anyone says. I think that is got to be one of the corniest songs. Not "I Can Make You Feel Good."
No.
The one that I can't think of the name. What was the name of the band?
Freak Me. It's called.
The one
Another Level.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I kind of skip past it a bit when I'm playing me, me greatest hits
of the 90s. I hope I'm on that one, Emma.
Oh, of course you are, always are. And I'll tell you something. I think it's kind of like really weird because bringing it on, it's like really like my son is 14 now, right? And we were talking about this. I know I don't look old enough. We were talking about this the other day, but it's like really, really weird because when he was about 3, he had this imaginary friend. Yeah. And he was upset. And we used to say, "Who are you talking to? You're my friend. What's your friend's name?" Straight away, "KAVANA."
Really?
Yes. And that's why when I found out you were coming on, I was absolutely over the moon. But Gerard had a little bit of a break with his imaginary friend as well. And we're like, "Gerard, I haven't heard from KAVANA for a while. Where is he?" He says, "Mummy's in prison." And I'm saying,
that didn't come true. Didn't come true, thank God.
Okay then, son, stay away from that. Stay away from that friend. Do you know what I mean? But
just one second. What's that? Sorry.
You lot need to behave yourselves.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're a little bit of a telling off and telling them to behave themselves.
Getting naughty again.
I'll just delete them anyway. Now, KAVANA, have you ever donned a pair of football shorts and a pair of studs?
Yes.
You have.
And there's a picture in my Facebook page, which I can't get into, but I did a charity football match. I'm not a big football player, I have to admit, but they asked me to do it a few years ago, and I said I will do it, but I'm not great, so can I sit on the subs? Yeah?
Okay.
That's the bench, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to play, just sit on the subs, it'll look good. 2 minutes in, they all start running off one by one. Come on, get up. Don't be lazy. Get up. You need to play. Well, oh my God. I mean, I don't think I've never really played football. I mean, it was a disaster. An absolute. Right. I mean, I think I was kicking the ball the wrong way, the wrong direction at one point. I think I was kicking it into my own goal post.
So like, say for example, if I was to kind of offer you the opportunity to possibly sit on the subs bench at our Balls to Cancer All-Stars football game in June.
Yeah.
I take it, after your first disastrous attempt, would KAVANA be very busy on the 26th of June maybe participate?
Well, look, maybe between then and now I could brush up a little bit. And if I don't brush up and I'm still crap, if you say that I can sit on the famous subs bench, then I'm in. I mean, I can probably do it. It's nothing, but yeah. But don't be dragging me up.
What we're doing, Cav, is this basically I'm sort of speaking to these guests every Thursday night, and I'm kind of giving you an option, yeah? If you can play for the All-Stars football team, that's fine. If not, we've actually got a full Monty event in aid of Balls to Cancer.
Right.
And you'll have quite a bit
I
of
don't know
time.
which one is more frightening. God, I mean, the options aren't exactly. I mean, is there anything a bit easier?
They're probably the easiest two options, to be fair, Kavanagh. Oh, actually, you have got a get out clause if you can't make either of them.
Right.
This November, it's the 10th anniversary of this amazing charity Balls to Cancer. And we're having a Christmas ball in November.
Wow. Now that sounds up my street. I
You're
mean, listen.
such a foodie.
But you know, here's the deal, D. My new friend D. Here's the deal. You need to use me for my talents, okay? I'm a singer. Maybe I could sing you a song. That'd be a lot less than playing football or stripping off naked.
Cav,
How about that?
Honest to God, would you really stand up, get on the stage and sing for us at our 10th anniversary?
I would be honoured to. You know, I mean, cancer's a big part. It's been a big part of my family history. I lost my sister 18 months ago to it. And, you know, anything I can do like that. I mean, you know, on a more serious note, I know we're having a laugh, but yeah, that would be an honour. Honestly, I would love to do that. I'm £10,000 per song. Not the fact. I'm only 10 grand fee, so I'm only joking.
I love you so much. It's unreal.
Yeah, no, I'd be on to do that. Where is it? Up north somewhere?
Well, we'll kind of define north, Cav.
Well,
have you ever heard of a place called Wolverhampton?
Yeah, of course I have, Wolverhampton.
There you go. But Wolverhampton has a great big posh hotel, yeah? You're sorted on that part.
Will you be able to put me up for the night?
Are you mad? You can keep him in my room.
Right, okay. We'll get a bed for the night.
Do you know something? Honest to God, Mark and Sue will talk to you after. It's an absolute fantastic night. We'll even feed you, Cav.
Lovely. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Be good to get up on stage again. I mean, God, I've not been on stage for God knows how long with bloody lockdown. So at least that's no matter whatever happens, if there are gigs, I know I've got one coming, something to look forward to. And it's a great charity.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. And it's like someone's just said, Dee, will you duet with Cav? I actually will. I think me and Cav will perform My Endless Love.
Endless Love.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely do a loofah.
Or we could do especially for you. I could be Jason, you could be Kylie.
Oh my God, yes, I can be Kylie.
We could do that, yeah. We can practice. We can practice before then, can't we? We'll have a little practice session.
I've got to get them hot pants back out of that wardrobe. Oh, KAVANA, honest to God, you've absolutely made my day. And oh my God, I think there's tickets being sold here already. That is going to be absolutely fantastic. But again, you know, from myself and from everyone at Balls to Cancer, you know, can we just say how sorry we are at the loss of your sister?
Oh, thank you.
And it's an absolute dreaded disease. You know, I lost my dad to it as well. And it's just truly, truly heartbreaking. It really is.
And you know, I'm newly aware of what you guys do, and you know, thank you for doing what you do, because it's stuff like this that we need, isn't it?
But you know, but no, we want to thank you, because you know you've come on here tonight, and you know we've been able to have a laugh and have a little chat, and this is what, you know, the support. I mean, I don't think you'd understand how much it means to us and to a charity like Balls to Cancer, for someone obviously like yourself, just to take time out and show you support, and it absolutely means the world to us. It really, really does.
Well, I wanted to meet you, so you know, I've got to meet you now. It's a love fest, this, isn't it? I bet the viewers are going, oh God, them two. Need to get
1,000,000%. They're all. I'm just ignoring them all now because I just feel like it's just me and you, Cav. You know what I mean? You know, something. I've gone off me chicken wings. I don't want them now. I've met my Cav.
Well, yeah, get the producer or whoever it is that does it just to message me after this, and we'll sort something out. You know,
he's on here now. Let me give him a bit of an instructions. Yo, producer, you need to get in touch with my Cav, yeah? Because no, you're not going to be Kylie. I'm Kylie. Cav, I'm Kylie. And do you know something? No doubt he's probably got his phone in his hand now, messaging you straight away. You don't even wait till the end of the show, trust me. But you know something, KAVANA, honest to God, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been absolutely fantastic catching up with you. And I can't wait to see you in November. Oh my God, I'm going to be seeing you in
KAVANA. Brilliant. Well, thank you for having me. And hello, everybody that's watching. Oh, hang on, I've got to say hello to Michelle, my cousin. And hello, Auntie Angela. And hello, Auntie Maria, because they're watching, apparently. So hello. I love you.
Oh, hi, your cousin Michelle. And Auntie Angela.
Auntie Maria might be watching too. So yeah, they'll be watching, I hope. So hello.
Oh, God bless you. I'll tell you something just quickly before you go, yeah? What's your favourite cob?
Favourite what?
Cob.
Cob?
Yeah.
What do you mean a cob?
What do you mean a cob?
A sandwich?
A sandwich.
You mean
you're such a northerner.
What do you mean? You mean like a ham and muffin kind of thing?
There you go. See, down here, you know, prepare yourself for when you hit Wolverhampton in November, yeah? It's called a cob, Cav. It's a cob. What do you like on your cob?
Oh, probably can't go wrong with cheese and coleslaw. Very basic in that department.
Oh, we haven't had a cheese and coleslaw before.
Yeah. I like onion, but then it's on the breath, isn't it? So cheese coleslaw, or maybe ham and mustard. I mean, what would you have where you are? What goes on the cob? Is there a special, signature dish?
Everything goes on a cob, Cav. Everything goes on a cob. I'm telling you. But make sure you don't be eating no cheese and onion cobs now before me and you get this duet on the cob. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if we're sharing the mic and stuff like that. That can't be an option for it.
God, honest to God, listen, I love you so much and thank you so much for
having me.
And we'll see you again really soon.
Yes, you will. It's been a pleasure. Lots of love.
Bye, my darling. See you. Bye. Oh, guys, I'm absolutely over the moon. See, James, and she calls it a cup. Yeah, I know you call it a cup in Wolverhampton. You've got Marky has banana on his cup. I'm not a fan of mustard. Oh my God. I'm going to be Kylie. Yes, so he really was lovely. I think he had a bit of a crush on me, to be fair. Oh dear, it's a bit hot in here. Whew. Anyway, I know, Angie. Guys, stay tuned. You need to be buying these tickets now for this Christmas ball, guys, because my singing is such a treat.
Even the deaf tell you to stop singing.
What are you laughing at?
You can't sing.
No, to hear me sing would be such a treat. I'm going to be duetting with KAVANA. Oh my
because
days.
Deaf tell you to keep it down.
No, deaf people don't tell me to keep it down. #girlchild. Listen, let's get on to the first of our winner spinners. Oh my God, I'm so over the moon. Oh, come on then. Now, this first spin is for Balls to Cancer headband. Oh my God, she's showing her face. Be scared. God, she's such a camera crasher. Right, this one is for a Balls to Cancer headband. Yeah, you ready? #girlchild.
You want to push the button?
I can't. I've got my remotes in my hand because you've just invaded me space. Right, here we go. I'm gonna have a click. That's a bit slow. Oh, Angie Watkins Ferguson, you've just won yourself a Balls to Cancer headband. That was like a little bit of an undramatic spin.
I know. Won't be using that website.
No, we won't use that one again. Right, so Angie, see, you get it right. Angie's asking for a refund for her ball tickets because I'm singing. You know, don't send her that headband.
Well.
You don't know. No, Angie, congratulations. I shall chat with you later in private. Now, guys, our second draw tonight is for the Balls to Cancer football jersey. Excuse me. Big intake of air. Spin that wheel, hashtag girl child. We ain't even got any dramatic music. I can't even see it. No way. Leanne. I can't see. What's the name?
It's Leanne.
Leanne what? Leanne Human.
Oh.
Hashtag girl child can't spell. Leanne Marie Human. You've just won. I know who it is. Leanne Marie Hume. You've just won this month's Balls to Cancer football jersey.
That was actually my bad. It's my autocorrect. I'm so sorry.
Human. Well, I know she is human, so I shouldn't be laughing at the fact that she's a human, if that makes. Oh, England are 1-0 up. Fancy that. Cav is now confirmed as our entertainment at the Balls to Cancer Christmas ball. See the things people are the lengths some people will go to keep their clothes on. What can I say? But listen, guys, once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. And join us again next week when I have a very, very, very interesting guest joining us on Thursdays, Ask Auntie Dee. So until then, I love you all. Take care. And don't forget, visit ballstocancer.com and check out our merch. Catch you all on the flip side. Love you.